Hello students, next example is apply Newton's formula to prove that the recurrence formula for finding the nth roots of a is xi plus 1 equal to n minus 1 into xi raised to n plus a upon n into xi raised to n minus 1. Hence, evaluate fifth root of 240, that is 240 raised to 1 upon 5. Given nth root of a, nth root of a means a raised to 1 upon n. Let x equal to a raised to 1 upon n means x raised to n equal to a raised to 1 upon n raised to n get cancel. We get x raised to n equal to a, which implies x raised to n minus a equal to 0. Hence, here we get f of x equal to x raised to n minus a equal to 0. F dash of x equal to derivative of x raised to n minus a is n into x raised to n minus 1 and derivative of constant equal to 0. Now, by using Newton-Raphson method or Newton-Raphson formula, by Newton-Raphson formula, xi plus 1 equal to xi minus f of xi upon f dash of xi, which is equal to xi minus f of xi is here f of x equal to x raised to n minus a. So, f of xi equal to xi raised to n minus a, xi raised to n minus a upon f dash of xi is here f dash of x equal to n into x raised to n minus 1 means f dash of xi equal to n into xi raised to n minus 1, n into xi raised to n minus 1, which is equal to, by cross multiplication, xi into n into xi raised to n minus 1 minus xi raised to n minus a upon n into xi raised to n minus 1. Xi into xi raised to n minus 1 is nothing but the xi raised to n. So, we get xi plus 1 equal to n into xi raised to n minus xi raised to n minus a as it is upon n into xi raised to n minus 1. By solving this term, we get xi plus 1 equal to n into xi raised to n minus xi raised to n minus a upon n into xi raised to n minus 1, which is equal to n into xi raised to n minus xi raised to n minus minus plus a upon n into xi raised to n minus 1. Take xi raised to n common and remaining terms are n minus 1 plus a upon n into xi raised to n minus 1, which is equal to n minus 1 xi raised to n plus a upon n into xi raised to n minus 1. Here xi plus 1 equal to n minus 1 into xi raised to n plus a upon n into xi raised to n minus 1. Here we shown that xi plus 1 equal to n minus 1 xi raised to n plus a upon n into xi raised to n minus 1. Now, to find root of 240 raised to 1 upon 5, now to find fifth root of 240. Here we know that 243 equal to 3 raised to 5. So, 243 raised to 1 upon 5. Here also 3 raised to 5 raised to 1 upon 5. 5 get cancelled equal to 3. Means fifth root of 243 equal to 3. Here we have to find fifth root of 240. Root of 243 raised to 1 upon 5 is 3 and 240 is less than 243. So, fifth root of 240 is definitely less than fifth root of 243. So approximate value x naught should be chosen less than 3, 2.9. Now here a equal to, by using this formula, comparing with 240 raised to 1 upon 5 with x equal to a raised to 1 upon n, means here a equal to 240 and n equal to 5. A equal to 240 and n equal to 5. So this formula becomes xi plus 1 equal to n is, first write formula, xi plus 1 n minus 1 into xi raised to n plus a upon n into xi raised to n minus 1. N is 5, 5 minus 1, 4, n is 5, xi raised to 5 plus a is 240 upon n is 5, xi raised to n minus 1, 4, means 4 into xi raised to 5 plus 240 upon 5 xi raised to 4 equal to xi plus 1. Now to find first root x1, means put I equal to 0, we get x1 equal to 4 x naught raised to 5 minus 240 upon 5 x naught raised to 4, and here we choose x naught equal to 2.9. So 4 into 2.9 raised to 5 minus 240 upon 5 into 2.9 raised to 4. After solving this, we get x1 equal to 2.99. Now find x2. By putting I equal to 1 in this formula, we get x2 equal to x2 equal to 4 x1 raised to 5 plus 240 upon 5 x1 raised to 4. So x2 equal to 4 x1 raised to 5 plus 240 upon 5 x1 raised to 4 equal to 4 x1 is 2.99, 4 into 2.99 raised to 5 plus 240 upon 5 into 2.99 raised to 4. After solving this, we get x2 equal to 2.9925. Hence, the required value of fifth root of 240 correct to 3 places of decimal is 2.993. Now second example is, derive the Newton-Raphson method for finding value of 1 upon n where n greater than 0. Find the value of 1 upon 19 using initial approximation as 0.05. Does the iterations converges? First, here we have to find the value of 1 upon n, let x equal to 1 upon n. X equal to 1 upon n means n equal to 1 upon x also, which implies 1 upon x minus n equal to 0, means here we get f of x equal to 1 upon x minus n equal to 0. F of x equal to 1 upon x minus n means f dash of x, here we only consider this polynomial not equal to 0, means f dash of x is minus 1 upon x square, derivative of 1 upon x is minus 1 upon x square and derivative of constant is 0. So f dash of x equal to minus 1 upon x square. Now by using Newton-Raphson formula, xi plus 1 equal to xi minus f of xi upon f dash of xi. Xi minus f of xi is 1 upon xi minus n upon f dash of xi is minus 1 upon xi square minus 1 upon xi square. By cross multiplication we get xi into 1 upon xi square, not whole square, only minus 1 upon xi square, minus 1 upon xi square minus 1 upon xi minus n upon minus 1 upon xi square. We get xi get cancelled, only remaining minus 1 upon xi minus 1 upon xi minus minus plus plus n upon minus 1 upon xi square. So xi plus 1 equal to minus 2 upon xi plus n upon minus 1 upon xi square equal to minus 2 plus n into xi upon xi into this minus 1 upon xi square is minus xi square, which is equal to minus 2 plus n into xi get cancelled, only remaining minus xi. We get minus 2 into minus xi is plus 2xi minus n into xi square. So we get xi plus 1 equal to 2xi minus n xi square. Now find value of 1 upon 19. Here n equal to 19. Now to find value of 1 upon 19, here n equal to 19 and approximate root is 0.05, means x naught is given in this example, x naught is 0.05. So xi plus 1 equal to 2xi minus n xi square equal to 2xi, n is 19 minus 19 xi square. Now to find x1 by putting I equal to 0, the formula becomes x1 equal to 2x naught minus 19x naught square equal to 2 into 0.05 minus 19 into 0.05 square equal to 0.0525. Now put I equal to 1 in this formula, we get x2 equal to 2x1 minus 19x1 square equal to 2 into x1 is 0.0525 minus 19 into 0.0525 whole square equal to 0.0526. Now put I equal to 2, so formula becomes x3 equal to 2x2 minus 19x2 square. x3 equal to 2x2 minus 19x2 square equal to x2 is 0.0526. 2 into 0.0526 minus 19 into 0.0526 square equal to 0.0526. Therefore, mod of x3 minus x2 equal to mod of 0.0526 minus 0.0526, which is equal to 0, means the iterations converges because when we take mod of two roots it tends to 0. That means iterations are converges. Hence, iterations are converges. Here, first chapter of numerical techniques are complete. Here we stop.